Journalists. I will continue to speak the truth. Now listen. Tinubu, Tinubu, wetin dey sup? Wetin dey happen? Fulani went to Ebonyi State. Do you know how many people that they killed? They set to homes, a whole village, they ransack it and set it ablaze. Tinubu, under your watch, you did not arrest them. They went to Enugu, they killed. Tinubu, you did not arrest them. In Ondo, do you know how many times they killed? They kpai people. Do you know how many times they go even in Oyo to kpai people? In Osun State to kpai people? Even in Kaduna, in Adamawa, is it Borno that is safe? Go to Plateau State, go to Benue, go to Niger. Listen, all over Nigeria, they are buying people. Tinubu, what have you done? Now, people now decided, okay, oh, let us retaliate. Then you send police to go arrest them.
That's a jungle justice and it's not allowed.
It is, excuse me. See, do you know why the people take the law into their hand? Because government has failed them.
Government has failed them.
Yes. Because Fulanis have been acting. Nothing. I didn't bring that when Fulani acts, you see Nigerian police react, army react, government react. Nobody will take justice into his or her hand. But Nigerian government are feeling less concerned. Police, military are feeling less concerned. And people are losing their homes and their lives. They are losing their loved ones. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to fold their hand and continue losing? No. And let me tell you, even when you arrest these people, do you know how many Amoteku have arrested and hand over to police? The next day they free them. The next day they free them. And these are the people that committed a serious offense, such like raping, that is against the law.
But all those things are,
excuse me.
Allegations that when they arrest management, they are free. Those are the allegations.
They are freedom. Okay, the Boko Haram, you call them repented. The Boko Haram, because you call them repented Boko Haram. You carry them and add them. You recruit them in the army. And after recruiting them in the army, what was the outcome? At the end of the day, they come out and do what? And take away and went away with the military equipment. And that is it. You understand me? Yes. So what am I saying? You see why people are not having confidence in the government. And even the government is taking the right step in security and protection of life and property of the people in this country. People will not take law into their hand, because I believe them taking law into their hand was as a result of the grievances in them.
But now, the question now should be, why does it seem that every government is always afraid of the Fulanis? What is so special about them?
Every government is the government that chooses to be afraid of them, because there is nothing so special about them. They are human beings. They are flesh and blood like you. Before, the blacks used to see Oyibo as God. But during the war, Second World War exposes everything. The blacks die, the Oyibo too, the same way they die. Ever since that day, black now see it that even Oyibo, the white itself would die. So that respect and that kind of high esteem reduced. So what is so special about the Fulani? It's nothing so special about them. They die the same way others die, but it's just that Nigerian government, the politicians are using them, to achieve their major aim in the country.
Now,
because they are easily to be convinced.
Then what do you think should be done to this Fulani herdsmen menace? Like we said, ordinarily, the herdsmen should not be holding a gun. He should have him his own cane.
From the origin, herdsmen are not holding gun. I know them as people that are holding stick, because you cannot use gun to control cow. If you shoot cow go die. But if you use that stick, you flog them, you go give them direction. I used to see that through Nunu. You understand? I used to take it with them, with Franuna and whatsoever. But tonight I can't take it with them any longer, because both men and women are so far you are Fulani. Once I see you, I will give it a second thought that something else, and which is not supposed to be so. And this thing started ever since they start to use gun to threaten people, to take people's life, to humiliate and intimidate people, and to rape, and to steal, to even kidnap. You understand? So they have used it. That is the highest evil, the baddest omen in the country and in the society. How do I say this? Fulanis have been taking the life of people in different places in this country. How many of them have been arrested? And how many of them have been judged? And how many have been condemned? But why is it that when somebody rises up to defend himself, Nigerian government will rise? Does it mean that they are the owner, that they own the government? Does it mean that they are the only one that have right to this country? Does it mean that they are government picking or they are government people, they are untouchable? Then if that is the case, let everybody go their separate ways. Let them rule themselves. Let them rule themselves. Because if I cannot have equal right with the Fulani in a country called Nigeria, I don't need to be called a citizen of Nigeria.
Are you saying that the Fulanis are now above every other tribe in Nigeria?
They are above every other tribe in Nigeria. Not I am saying. It's what you are witnessing. In Ondo, I don't know where you come from. Whether in Ogun State, you journalist people, they are from Abeokuta. In Abeokuta, are you trying to tell me that Fulani have not killed people there? Tell me the state in Nigeria that Fulani have not traveled to and taken life of people and destroyed property. And tell me which one that Nigerian government has ever, given match order or apprehended or taken to the court. I am asking you, tell me which one. They have been doing it, even in Kaduna, in Plateau State, in Benue. Do you know that half of Benue now have been ransacked by the Fulanis? What has the government to do? I could remember during the time of Autumn, during the time of Governor Autumn call on Buhari, they cry and cry and cry. At the end of the day, nothing happened. They are burying the Benues, they are burying them in mass, 70, 60, in 50s, 100. They are burying human beings like that, mass burial. What did the Nigerian government do up to this moment? The people that carry out that evil. Up to today, nothing.
But are you not afraid that some of these Fulanis they may have some high-level sponsorship?
The high-level
maybe from outside Nigeria.
Excuse me, yes. Even though whether I come from outside Nigeria, but the fact remains that the politicians because their hand is there. Because if they are not partnering with these people, or their hand is not there, they would have rise up and stop it. If they can rise up and apprehend those that kill Fulani, or pass a jungle judgment on a man that defended himself in Adamawa, by giving him a death sentence for defending himself. You understand? So there should be need of them even apprehending and passing the same judgment on the Fulanis. Because if they are doing this, my brother, you and I will not even think of laying hand on any Fulani, not to talk of taking their life. But these people do you know how many women they have raped? Even raped them to death. Do you know how many women that are carrying pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy from the Fulanis? Do you know how many women they have killed? Do you know how many farms they have vandalized? Do you know how many people they have rendered homeless? Do you know how many people they have rendered fatherless? Do you know how many people they have rendered childless? Do you know how many will I mention? They have caused a lot of pains, havoc, cry, weeping to the people of Nigeria. So we don't need, and they don't need us.
Finally, as we go, there's a lot of talk that the Fulanis are not indigenous of Nigeria and they're the last tribe to come to Nigeria. Then the question should be, how did they now become so powerful that it seems that nobody can...
now listen to me.
Yes.
Listen and listen good. You see why I said it is a very bad omen and very bad thing that Mbiara now take over. Go and ask the encyclopedia or Google to explain it better. And the original Norono must not be there to allow Mbiara to come and do what? Take his right from him. So it was the mistake that the Northerners have made. Those Northerners are the Hausas, believing and thinking that in religion they are one, they are thinking like men. And that religion is what they use to enter the Hausas. And today they have conquered Hausas and they have taken over Hausas. And that same thing is what they took to Kwara State. And today they have conquered Kwara, which you know. I could remember either in 2021 thereabout that the Yorubas intend to, carry out their festival.
Do this is what is going to happen. Or two Ogboni member as fight. I will help them to settle it. Do they need government approval? These are non-governmental organizations that have, some authority to make decision. And this decision, you are not bound to adhere with it based on your agreement. If it is a court something, then you should go and sort it out. But if it is a light something like a church, Muslim something, I don't think they need any government approval. So what I'm trying to say is that it is the Muslim that has ulterior motive that cause all this problem. There wouldn't have been any problem. There wouldn't have any brouhaha. If not that they want to, they have ulterior motive and they want to use it to announce as if Oyo State is a Muslim country, Muslim community or Muslim state, and eventually use it to cause wahala. As they implement it now, something is telling me, I thought they made the mistake, but something is telling me that it may not be a mistake. They may want to do it in the way that it will bring noise, so that people will be aware, so that people will know how important it is. Otherwise, arbitrary, Sharia arbitration panel or whatever, sit down, make law, may give people instruction about this is what Allah said, this is what Quran said. I don't think there should be any problem in that. In the mosque, on Friday, they can announce that now we are having Sharia panel. If you want your case to be, adjudicated by the Sharia direction, go and meet so imam, go and meet so people. They don't need to come on radio and announce it. Imagine, Oyedepo want to do something like that, or Adeboye want to do something like that. They will not come and announce it. It's big house.
But we saw an affair this morning. The affair said that Islam have now finally defeated Christianity in Yoruba land. Do you think that this is a victory for Islam?
They are playing. When you New James will say they play. Is that how to defeat? Let them bring it now. Is that how to defeat? They don't know what they are talking about. Honestly speaking, they don't know what they are talking about, and they are a daydream. They are a daydreamer. Look at it. They are the one that will be crying. They will be saying the whole Southwest, the governor that are there, they are all Christian, which cannot happen to Muslim. You cannot have all the whole governor in the Southwest to be Muslim at a go. It's not possible. Why? Because it cannot happen in Ekiti and it cannot happen in Ondo. It can happen in Osun. It can happen in Oyo. In Ogun State, it can happen. Lagos State, it can happen. But Ekiti and Ondo, it cannot happen there. And they are the ones that are crying. Of what benefit is it to me? Because I'm a Christian now, and we have Christians all over the Southwest. Do they buy Gari for me because they are Christian? No. So until Nigeria remove this slavery mentality, we cannot go. Look at Taurid. What's the name of that head of state of Burkina Faso? Saudi Arabia said, let's come and build the biggest mosque for you. He said, okay, hold your mosque. What we need is food, school, hospital. Those are the things that we need. Don't come here and build your mosque here. But Nigeria, we are still remain in our archaic reason, our stupid ideology about religion. I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim. Since when? Since all this day that Muslim or Christian have been our president, is there any change? None of them have been able to come out and claim that I'm a traditional worshipper. I'm not here. It's either your governor, he will say I'm a Christian, or he will say I'm a Muslim. But it's a lie. They are worse than traditional worshipper. So I don't know of what purpose is it for anybody to say, hey, I'm living. This is a. They like to have a particular place. Say, hey, this is a Muslim community. A Muslim community where you are living like a slave. A Muslim community why alimentary is better than you. A Muslim community where there is no light. A Muslim community where there is no portable, drinkable water. A Muslim community where there is no hospital, you will sick, you will just die, Sarah. A Muslim community where there is no security, where a Fulani man, a fellow Fulani man that you say is a fellow Muslim will come and kill you. How does that one make sense?
Now, many people are now complaining that if truly Sharia is the solution, why hasn't Sharia transformed them Yobe State and Borno State and Sokoto and Zamfara State?
They are deceiving themselves. That's why I said they are deceiving themselves. It's not about over religious that make a nation to be great. Look at Saudi Arabia. Despite that Saudi Arabia is over religious, they are still envy Dubai. What makes Dubai great? Is it about Muslim? No. It's about innovation. It's about developing their tourism center. They saw that Saudi Arabia has Mecca, but they don't have. But they have turned their place to a place where the whole world will come and visit. If you go to Saudi Arabia, it's either you are a Muslim to go and do a pilgrimage. But a Christian will not think it twice before you go to Dubai. And Saudi Arabia now, they are envying Dubai. To tell you that all these religions that we are carrying all about, in the advanced world, they have, it's no longer receive priority. Look at UK, England. Before, it was religious plus politics. A king will also be a spiritual leader. But they have separated the thing. It has been separated. And you can see that the one is growing, the other one is dwindling. Go to you.